we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Steelers have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. takes him down to the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. His first throw is an interception. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Daniel's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Turning to Benson on 3rd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure running backs' merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Also be gone. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. On the move, hit it right. That's completed right side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
The give now to Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Benson once more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
No gain on the play.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line and win that battle. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Daniels from the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design boot. Looking slant route complete. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack vehicle.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
18, runner, 18.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. And Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Dolphin first down.
Ready.
They give to Hall on the draw. They'll cobble together a yard there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Cut 19.
Yards on the play. And the Dolphins
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback has plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's got a free play here. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. So they'll decline this and take the results. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff headed left to Benson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On first down, here's Daniels. Connects with the open man downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels now on first down. Throw left side, complete. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Dolphins 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
37-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Come on, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Lions.
A gain of 15.
19
First down,
Lions.
Dolphins.
Here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Gain 15 there. first down Miami.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. To the air again, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from 37. Hall takes it straight ahead. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Daniels now. He's still going at the 30. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll give left side to Benson. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 7-5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They give up the gut to Benson. And that one's forward for 82 yards. That was JT Tuimoloau there for the stop.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Hand off to Benson from the gut. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Connects on the crosser. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Daniels from the pistol. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
70 range.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
On the go.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Dolphins 24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. It's a cutback. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running behind center with right. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Benson on 1st and 10. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 34, Dolphins 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking now from the gun. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Dolphins
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
a gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
19 Lions.
Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught by Harrison. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins down by 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Dolphins 31. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground with Benson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Pulled in down the sideline. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here.
And 10.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And he pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Line up the design keeper. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over. Well, Brock, the fans